Something just happened, and the world is watching very closely. In the last few hours, tensions between Iran, the United States, and Israel have reached a level we haven't seen in years. Missiles, airstrikes, warnings. And now, a question everyone is asking. Is this getting out of control? Because what started as targeted strikes is now turning into something much bigger. Reports are coming in of massive military operations. And behind the scenes, global leaders are on edge. But here's what makes this situation even more serious. This is not just about one country attacking another. This is about power, control, and a region that could pull the whole world into crisis. And if you think this is just another headline, you might be wrong. Because what's happening right now could affect oil prices, global markets, even your daily life. So what exactly triggered this escalation? Who attacked first? And most importantly, what happens next? Stay with me, because what you're about to hear might change how you see this entire situation. Let's break this down. This conflict didn't just start overnight. Tensions between Iran, the United States, and Israel have been building for years, mainly because of Iran's nuclear program and its influence in the Middle East. But everything changed in February 2026. That's when the United States and Israel launched a massive wave of coordinated strikes on Iran, targeting military bases, air defenses, and key infrastructure. Within hours, the situation escalated rapidly. Iran responded with missiles and drone attacks across the region, targeting U.S. bases and strategic locations. And since then, this has turned into a full-scale crisis. According to recent reports, the United States has carried out over 11,000 strikes in just 30 days, hitting military and strategic targets inside Iran. At the same time, Israel has launched its own operations, claiming major hits on high-level targets. But here's where things get even more serious. This war is no longer limited to just these countries. It's starting to affect the entire world. One major concern is oil and energy supply, because a key route called the Strait of Hormuz, where a large portion of global oil passes, has already been disrupted. And that's causing fuel prices to rise and putting pressure on the global economy. So even if you're far from the conflict, you're still being affected. Now here's another important detail. The United States and Israel may be working together, but they don't have exactly the same goals. Reports suggest that while Israel is focused on completely weakening Iran's leadership, the United States is more focused on limiting Iran's power and preventing nuclear development. And that difference could shape what happens next. Because if strategies don't align, the situation could become even more unpredictable. Meanwhile, there are also signs that things could either calm down or explode further. Some officials believe the conflict might slow down soon, but others warn that one wrong move could lead to a much larger war. And that's the real concern. Because history has shown us, conflicts like this don't always stay contained. So where does this go from here? There are three possible outcomes. De-escalation through negotiations, continued strikes with controlled escalation, or worst case, a wider regional war. Right now, no one knows which direction this will take. But one thing is clear. This is not over. And the next few days could be critical.